Tonight, a Larry Barker investigation takes us inside a long-forgotten government project. It's a case study on how some New Mexico politicians carelessly misspend public money. Want to know how to squander almost $1 million? Here's Larry's report, The Lobo Whistle Stop.
I think it's a disgrace. I think the taxpayers got railroaded.
In hindsight, I would say the money should not have been spent.
Yes, it is absolutely a lot of money.
Want to see what $800,000 looks like? No, not this. This. It's an expensive rail runner platform just south of downtown Albuquerque.
But you can't catch the train here. You see, this 430-foot platform isn't on any schedule. And the last time the rail runner stopped here was 10 years ago.
In fact, just months after building this $800,000 facility, public officials simply abandoned it.
Larry, I think this project was a train wreck.
Mark Moores is an Albuquerque state senator.
The way we handle business in New Mexico at state government would bankrupt us. We cannot do this in private sector, and the government and the taxpayer should not tolerate wasting money.
The rail stop is called the Lobo Special Events Platform and is a joint venture between the rail runner, the University of New Mexico, and the city of Albuquerque. Dewey Cave heads up the Mid-Rio Grande Council of Governments.
Well, the purpose of the platform was to provide rail runner service for special events that service the south campus of UNM. You know, Lobo football game, basketball games, or other events that would happen in that area.
The thought was, if you live in Santa Fe or Belen and wanted to go to a Lobo game, avoid the hassle of parking, ride the train, get off at the Lobo station, and then a bus would take you to the stadium.
All aboard! This is Governor Bill Richardson. Are you all happy to be on the rail runner?
It was the brainchild of Governor Bill Richardson. 10 years ago, Lawrence Real headed up the rail runner operation.
The governor was really a very big supporter of Lobo athletics at the time and was very interested in seeing if there was an opportunity to connect the rail runner to provide services to the football stadium, the pit, maybe even the Isotopes Park.
Under the theory, build it and they would come, Governor Richardson doled out almost $500,000 to construct the Lobo platform.
Was there anybody who did any kind of studies about the feasibility of building this platform?
No, because it was just a conversation that this might be a good place for it.
UNM's president at the time, David Schmidley, liked the idea and kicked in an additional $350,000. Cinnamon Blair is UNM's deputy chief of staff.
Are you aware of any feasibility studies, planning, any kinds of due diligence before funding this project?
No, we're not aware of any type of planning or feasibility studies that were done prior to the project's initiation.
Following a year-long construction, the Lobo platform was completed in September of 2009. However, public officials would soon figure out that their $800,000 investment was a bust. The Lobo platform was inaugurated in September 2009 for the Tulsa UNM football game. 60 passengers went to the game on the rail runner's special train. In October, 91 fans got off at the UNM platform for the Lobo UNLV game. And in November, the rail runner hosted 49 passengers for the UNM BYU game. And in December, UNM ordered up a special train for the New Mexico Bowl to see Fresno State battle Wyoming. Total ridership for this special train, 27 fans.
If you have 30 passengers on a train, does that kind of pay for the train?
Absolutely not. Absolutely, doesn't even come close.
Just to kind of break even on running a train, roughly how many passengers would it take?
We'd need 300 to 400 passengers at least.
After the New Mexico Bowl in 2009, did you ever hear from UNM again?
I did not.
In fact, the 2009 New Mexico Bowl would be the end of the Lobo Special Events platform. The project was abandoned, the gate was padlocked, and the project would be written off as an $800,000 blunder.
We take money from taxpayers And then politicians get a great idea in their head, and they just spend this money on what they think is a great idea. When you're dealing with other people's money, it's easy just to spend it without actually planning.
Do you feel that you owe taxpayers any apologies?
No, I feel like we did what the elected officials, i.e. the governor and the legislature, and in this case, even the university, asked us to do, which was to build them a platform to serve the public.
Real blames UNM for the demise of the Lobo platform.
They have the sports facilities. They have all the events there. It was their platform. They paid for it. That's where I think the ball was dropped.
Is it fair to say this project was a failure?
I can't say it was a failure. I think in some people's corner it was a failure, in other people's corner it was an opportunity, and it just didn't work out.
Are there any lessons to be learned as a result of this project?
We can look back on this project and clearly see that there was not enough due diligence applied on the front end. There should have been more studies on ridership and survey work done to see if people indeed would have used the bus service and the rail runner.
As far as UNM is concerned, this is pretty much a forgotten project.
Yes, forgotten in the sense that we have not had any further discussions on the use of that platform.
Do you have any plans today to reopen that platform?
Not to my knowledge.
Larry Barker, KRQE News 13.
Head to alwaysonkrqe.com for more about Larry's story tonight. You'll find drone video of the Lobo Special Events platform and the news release from when the platform opened.